All the important things are happening here this morning. Here's Tuxie. Hey, bud. Morris is, can you see him? Over there in the chair. Did you get your meters read?
That's right. I'm a meter reading fool.
It's the 1st of the month.
Yeah.
1st of July.
Yeah, there's a little trend. The first month for the meter on the air conditioner compressor or the heat pump outdoor unit, and it only used a little bit more energy than a water heater. It was 127 kilowatt hours for the heat pump water heater, and it was 134 kilowatt hours for the outdoor unit.
So but you just made us use less hot water, make less hot water during peak period.
That's right.
Even though it was slow making heat pump making hot water. So why would that be? I mean, I know
that doesn't change the amount of energy. They just
well, it defers it and it changes the cost a little bit. Defers when it's the water's heated and defers changes the cost of heating it a little bit, but not the amount.
But the hot water storage tank, the key word being storage, all we did is choose a different time. It's been storing the same amount of energy. So
right. Well, I would like to tell you that when Johnny goes off to college, it's going to save you a little bit of hot water, but probably not.
Nah.
Since we know who uses most of
all the
hot water. Did you and your rug get into an argument this morning? Hey there, buddy. Hello. Good morning. It looked like it was going to rain when we got up, and now the sun's out. And it's muggy and it's hot. Don and I are giving blood today at 3 p.m. so we're going to get in our walk and get some bacon and eggs in us, and then it's at the Holly Springs Walmart, then go up there. They had a massive push for please come donate over the 4th of July weekend. We really need the blood supply, so we try to go when they tell us it matters the most. Good morning, Gray. Hi. Hello, sweetheart. Good morning. And yes, I'm aware I need to mow the grass or negotiate with Don about mowing the grass. But with us giving blood today, I don't see it happening today. I didn't realize my globe was down. I'm not going to pick it up right this minute. It's safe where it is, but it needs to get picked up. Yeah, it's like a jungle out here. These North Carolina plants, they love the heat and humidity. I was saying hello to Marty and Tux, and then there was a deer very close to me that ran off. You hold down the fort. I gave you tummy rubs. You're a good boy. Anyway, I stopped to smell the flowers, look at the flowers, take pictures of the flowers and the cats. You know the drill. I think it's the most humid it's been the entire summer so far.
The air conditioners feeling really good.
So we went past the trail, and it had serious barricades up, road closed, no trespassing.
Yeah.
And it was all the way across. There was no room for...
Yeah, you'd have to physically jump over the barrier versus go around it.
Yeah, honestly, it's a bit much if you ask me, because they could have put that at the... I mean, they want folks to know they can't get into South Park if they get on it, but there's no reason you couldn't go up to the neighborhood and turn in up there. That's way the heck far away from where the fireworks are.
Right.
So I just think it's a little overkill, but it's all right. We'll follow instructions and stay off of it. We will.
Right.
Yeah, they won't let you in to park or do anything today because they don't want the spaces blocked for tonight. So basically there's somebody there all day preventing people from parking.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have some kind of official business in there to get in there today.
It looked like you could enter the track to walk from the side over there by the kidney dialysis place. So if you just wanted to walk the track and you were on foot, I think that'd probably be okay, but
Yeah.
yeah, everyone around town was joking about these no parking signs. Back in the day, I parked along Jed Parkway, and so did half the rest of the town. I'm not really sure why they decided that wasn't okay, but
Well, other than, yeah, I agree. Other than the fact that means people had to walk down. There's no, but there's sidewalks
there's
now.
a sidewalk over on the left now, but there didn't used to be.
Right. I mean, why can't you park on that side? Because they even got a shoulder over there.
Yeah, that seems like lost parking if you ask me.
Yeah.
The more important thing is people not taking off very quick when they leave their parking space and being kind about letting people in and out. I know I'm asking too much, but I used to park here, and so did a whole heck of a lot of other people. I would try to get that end spot there, and the kids and I would just sit in the back of the van. We actually didn't get on foot, and we had because of the angle of the land, we had a great view of the fireworks. So we're here at the Greenway Trail. I guess it's been a few weeks. I don't know. We come when we can, when it works out. There's some sunnier areas over here, so I would say in the summertime I'm not quite as big a fan. When you get to the lake and you've got to cross the lake to the other side and then over to the high school, it's a good bit of sun. And getting it just right. If that weight is not on his, shoulders properly, it'll hurt. I was pointing out the elderberry to Dawn. It's not ripe yet. They're just starting to form. We had that one we bought from Mr. Ball, which I believe is still doing okay over in the side yard. Well, there's the lake. Like I said, it's been a while. I don't know how it got to be so many weeks, days, but it just did. God, yesterday I was at Guardian Angel. I was talking with one of my friends, and it's like, Johnny's already been graduated for like 4 or 5 weeks. Like, how did that happen? It seems like it was yesterday. The summer's just racing by. Well, the water looks plenty high for this time of year. I mean, it's not flooding over the dam, but it is spilling. We've had a good bit of rain so far into the summer.
One said 1 mile right on the bridge.
All right. Don's watch credits him before my watch does.
Right.
Every time. Go, Donnie, go.
Yeah, my favorite thing about exercise is it's over, so I'm trying to get it over.
He's pulling me along a bit today. We take turns doing that, though, in all fairness. The other day, I circled back for him several times. It's like, what's wrong? Ooh, but they're not ripe. Blackberries. I'm guessing they got the pumpkins out of their own garden because they have several raised planter beds. That's way super cool. All right, we've made it halfway. Hey. We're in the sun though, so we're not staying stopped very long.
Yeah.
Woo. I'm looking for passion flower, and then there's some really pretty flowers on the other side. I'm willing to be in the sun.
For the air conditioning.
Yeah, I'm willing to be in the sun for a minute. There was passion flower over here last year. I'm not seeing it right now. And then you might remember I got a little upset because they came and mowed the flowers down over here. Looks like they came back okay. And hopefully they won't mow until they've had a chance to get to seed and reseed. That's all I'm really asking, is just let it do its thing and then mow. Postpone a couple weeks. 2 or 3 weeks makes a lot of difference in when you decide to mow wildflower areas. It's very pretty. We're back, you might remember, behind the Willow Springs High School. The building's right there. The house with the pumpkins also has this very interesting water spigot rock garden. I took a picture of some of the painted rocks. Quite a few of them have eyeballs on them. It's kind of interesting. You look down at it and they're all looking back at you.
There it is, 3 miles. My watch just told me 3 miles.
1 hour, 10 minutes. So we've had a pretty good pace today, besides me, for us, a good pace for us, besides me stopping to shoot butterflies and rock gardens and wildflowers and, you know, stuff. It'll be good to get in the air conditioning, let me tell you. You know what this means? We're eating a little early today so we can have something before we donate blood. This is the Whole Foods 365 bacon, and about 13 minutes aside, 350 convection bake for us on this oven, this kind of bacon. It varies a lot, you gotta watch it. Hey, Sweet Pea. Hi. You're doing an excellent job.
Thank you.
He took over for me because I'm editing. This is our third batch. We making bacon today, baby. Bacon. It tastes so good.
Yes, sir.
So good. It wasn't quite big enough.
Yeah, I had to slurp it and it still spilled over a little bit. But hey, I'm not complaining.
Don's having a Intensio Nespresso pod with his breakfast
That's
brunch.
Right. Yum, yum.
Yeah, this doesn't take into the account the other 6 pieces of bacon Don had, but this is the rest of his
Hey,
the rest of his
telling
brunch.
on me?
I am telling on you, but I think I had 4 pieces already. We're taking the back way up to the Holly Springs Walmart. This is the second black model Y we've passed over here on Piney Grove, Wilbon. We've seen some workers out in the fields doing things with the tobacco. It's getting time to top some of it. The flower, take the flower petals off. We were watching Solving the Money Problem, and had Ross on there with Dan O'Dowd, and yeah, it's just as well we're taking off to donate blood. That just gets my blood pressure up. They brought up that North Carolina school bus accident, which we are familiar with because, well, we live in North Carolina. As far best as I could tell, the federal investigation on that accident is still open. And I really don't understand why, because Tesla always turns over the data, and either the beta was engaged or it wasn't. And that doesn't take, this accident happened early April, or late March. It doesn't take, you know, months to figure out if it was engaged or not. And it's already changed 3 or 4 times since then, the FSD beta software. And even if it was engaged, the guy driving the car wasn't paying attention. So
Right, I would say that it wasn't engaged. He may have been on autopilot, but not. I don't know that he was on full self-driving, because if he was on full self-driving, there's enough money going around that some NTSB official would have been bribed to leak that they got in the video from Tesla, and oh, by the way, full self-driving. So they don't. Somebody probably still bribed the NTSB official, but the news is that it wasn't engaged, so they didn't have anything they could play up in the press. So I'm at this point, I'm just simply saying, if FSD or autopilot was really part of that scenario, it would have already leaked out. There's just too much money floating around.
yeah, that's a good point. And I put myself out there and left a comment, but there are multiple student, car, bus accidents that have to do with the stop arm every year in North Carolina. And 99% of them don't involve Teslas. Man, we only have that one, right?
Yeah.
And Don thinks it's a little bit of people that are not from here, not understanding the stop arm rules. They maybe didn't learn to drive in the U.S. He thinks that might be part of it. I've also seen people just, well, I'm late for work, I ain't stopping for that darn school bus, and go right around it like they know the rule, they know the law, but they ignore it. So at least Tesla is trying to take the human error out of the equation.
Yeah.
So I support continuing to try to do that.
Well, they're trying to add cameras to all school buses because of this running, blowing through the stop arm is such a common thing that they're trying to catch those people.
You're right. I did see that news article this year too, that they want to add more cameras to the buses so they can go after the people that are intentionally ignoring, avoiding, going around, breaking the rules of the stop arm thing. So that little jingle was Don had his foot on the accelerator. Cruise control will not brake because your foot is on the accelerator. I see that a lot when Don drives.
He wanted us to go that way.
Huh.
Maybe he wants us to go this way.
Nah, you're just going to turn into the Walmart up here where you turn into the Walmart. Anyway, we're close now.
Tesla exercise program.
That's right. You better believe it. It's pretty busy up here this weekend, including the fireworks place. I already heard some fireworks last night in the neighborhood. Not close, but you know I was thrilled about that, right? I was not thrilled. They have a BMW i8 moving parts car, but no Teslas. And it's purple. Have you ever seen a purple i8? Apparently the Target and Apex and the Walmart here in Holly Springs has some of the Starbucks Vertuo, and Pete's, I guess, never does anything but original cup, which is not what ours takes. Yay. I talked Donnie into coming into Guardian Angel with me. Normally I kind of don't want him to come in because then I don't have to explain why I want things. So this is the Thriftronics store.
Well, they're taking a whole shopping center.
Oh, they have the little word man cave open underneath Thriftronics. Well, that would be good if they could talk more guys into coming and they come here while their wives go next door, I suppose. Something like that. They're just being cute. They put an X on the end of it though. Okay. Because I titled today's video something with Thriftronics in it and I spelled it with a C, like electronic.
New one.
Do we have two of these at the house already?
Yeah, we got one. This was from like the 70s. We got ones from the 50s and the 60s.
Johnny might actually need a little vacuum for the dorm, so I'm keeping my eyes open. That's really pretty, but I'll resist. It's craft and not real. Not really good for outside. Dishes are really full. You wait, they'll be on sale next week. Don bought one $3 item. I don't know what you call those things. They're those wooden things you put in your shoes to make sure they keep their shape. They don't lose their shape. I'm sure Don knows what they're called. I didn't buy anything in the big store, but I looked and I enjoyed looking.
Got my Guardian Angel back. Where's yours?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday.
So what do you call those things?
Shoe trees.
Shoe trees. This is not the weather we wanted to see, but it should pass in time for them to still shoot the fireworks off. Don's got the van pulled out, and it is still raining just a little bit and still a little thunder and lightning, but it is clearing, it is passing. But the town says they're not going to shoot off the fireworks until 9:45 or 10 o'clock. I guess that's to give people time to come back into the park after it's really safe to do so. So, ice cream. And our friend David is here to go with us. So, ice cream to the rescue while we wait out the storm. Yum. There's pecans and chocolate and whipping cream too? Or
No, caramel.
Caramel and chocolate.
Yeah, a little bit of Johnny's caramel to stretch the chocolate.
Okay. Do I need to buy another chocolate?
Well, you never hurts.
Okay. All right, it's a little after 9. We probably have about an hour until they shoot them off. People do seem to be piling in to the park, walking up, parking, whatever, but since it's later, it won't be as full as it would have been otherwise. We have neighbors serenading us with their fireworks. David's getting his camera equipment set up. And I've got my camera equipment, so.
I got one all I'm doing right now.
Water, right. Don put the tarp down for me so that hopefully no ants will find me. We can't see what we're stepping on, so. And this is the spot we've been every year.
Although I have to say the trees are getting a little taller.
They did this on purpose. This is an ad. Sponsored.
I'm just filming you leaving. You know how it is when you come and go from our house. You have to, you know, be filmed. So
Hi, everybody.
drive safe.
I will.
It stayed dry for the whole show, which was a good thing. And David knows how to go out the back way. Let me get off the driveway. Watch Eagle 5 take off. We came home and all the kitties were waiting here on the, yeah, nothing like getting filmed while you're trying to back up and pull out, right? We came home and all the kitties were here on the sidewalk, on the boardwalk a minute ago. I'm gonna, hi. You do have, you know, they have the cat hotel, but you have the platform and you're 100% dry up here. You're such a good boy. I feel very safe about you hanging out up here and this being your spot. But I'm going to consolidate bowls and put a little more dry chow out over here. Morris and Marty were here a minute ago, so they can't have gone too far.